All right, guys, so learned a couple things. 20-year-old cans of spray paint, bedliner spray paint, I guess, sprays much better if you hold it upside down. I kept having to shake the living crud out of it, and then I'd get like one or two sprays, and then it would start spraying like just air out of it, almost like there was no paint in it. So that's why I started holding it upside down, and then it was actually coming out. And I wanted to be careful because I think this stuff's like $15 a can. And again, this is a budget build, so to speak. This is not a beauty queen garage kept truck. It's, I just want it to look good from like 197 feet away. And, looks like, at least this part looks good so far. I'm kind of nervous about what the outside's going to look like with this stuff, but it can't look worse than red. So also, my professional grade $8 Harbor Freight, sander, that one right there, this thing actually worked really good. It worked way better than I thought it would. But when you, let me see if I can get a shot of this. It has like Velcro on it, and the first sheet of sandpaper I used, it worked fine, and then I peeled it off and the Velcro came off. See, it started kind of peeling off right there. So it's kind of hard to see. I'm doing this with one hand, but I had to get some super glue and glue the Velcro back on before I could put another piece of sandpaper on. And that didn't work, so luckily I had some Gorilla Glue clear marine grade silicone, and I put that on there, and it actually worked really good. I let it sit out in the sun for about 10 minutes and put a new pad on and kept sanding. But note to self, be real careful when you're pulling these off. So lesson learned. So anyway, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna let the imitation bed liner dry for probably 10-20 more minutes, and then I'm gonna flip it over and wipe off the the outside of the tailgate, get that cleaned up, get everything masked off, and then I'm gonna paint that. All right, she is nasty. I got some weird spots in here. I guess where the light hits it, kind of like that spot right there. And I don't know if that's just paint prep or the paint's too thin. I used both of those small cans on just the outside of this, so I don't know if that was enough paint or not. I guess I didn't get any brown paint down in there because you can still see where the tailgate's red, but oh well. Got a pretty clean line right here. So I got, anyway, both of those cans on there, and got these on backwards. I might have to figure out how to put these on. These, I know this end clips to the truck, and this end clips on here, so I guess I got to take that little star bolt out and put that on there, but I don't know if it goes this way or that way. This way or that way. Don't know yet. I'm going to find out. I'm going to have my son help me clip this thing on. And we'll see how she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this little sweetheart right here. Wow. I mean, just look at the detail. My goodness. See, if you look at it this way, you can't really tell there's a bunch of red in there, but I'm going to have to get some brown paint and a little paintbrush and touch that up. It's kind of bugging me, but again, $50 tailgate, ladies and gentlemen. Probably spend another $50 on paint, primer, and sandpaper, but that ain't bad. Now, for the grand finale. Look at that. brand new cables. This one's not even close to being tight. That one's tight, so that's cool. So I figured out something about these. Oh, missed a little spot. No big deal. These are T45 bolts, and so are these. T45. Let me get my little tool here and I'll show you. I don't know if it's going to focus in on that. T45, where you at? Again, I'm doing it one-handed here. T45, there you go. I just wanted to do a little sidetrack here. I picked up these sets. These are $8 a piece at Tractor Supply Company. I've got the little, they're like sockets for 3/8, and you clip them onto an impact or a socket wrench, and I've got all the sets, but I didn't have any like L handle ones like these. So I didn't want, I don't need snap-ons or anything like that. I'm not a professional mechanic, if you can't already tell, but I bought these the other day because I've been wanting them for a long time. And so basically, it's my son's friend. He just scared the crap out of me. Anyway, JobSmart brand hex or key set, metric key set, and SAE. So these are just Allen heads or whatever. These are T heads, star heads, whatever you want to call them. Come with a pretty neat case. Open them up. Got nice little holders in there like that. Little slots right here. Close them back up. Super easy. $8 a piece. Well worth it. But anyway, they came in handy today. These right here are just what the latches connect onto. Same over here. And I was trying to clip this onto here at first. And then I figured out, okay, this one goes here. There's an extra little knob down there. But I was trying to figure out which way these cables go on. And if you can see the little ear, and by the way, doing my research on these, not all of them had these little ears on them, and apparently they're kind of important. But what they do, when you raise the tailgate up, they help this cable fold down so it doesn't get stuck. Let me see if I can get a shot of that. See how it presses up against there? And it helps the cable fold down in there like that. So that's the way you want to hook them on. And I don't know if it makes a difference if this little tab is on this side or that side, but anyway, that's how she goes on. But yeah, got the black bed liner spray paint, got some dust and scratches and stuff on it from moving it around on the table. But it's a rough surface. It's nothing near like this thick bed liner spray on stuff. This sucker's peeling up anyway, but how many of you want to take a guess if I'm going to go through the trouble of peeling all that off on a 8-foot long bed? No, thank you. So what I'm probably going to do next, probably going to get me, yeah, I know, another $15 can. I'm going to tape this rail off and sand this down. I'm going to respray this top rail just for cosmetics. Just for cosmetics, just to be new boot goofing. So anyway, that's it for the tailgate. Man, I'm really glad that worked out. I was looking at tailgates for $150 and $200 and thinking about buying them. I'm glad I waited. So there she goes, all done. So I want to tell y'all that I appreciate you watching. I really do. And not super good at editing my videos yet. I'm trying to get there, try to make them as exciting as possible. But anyway, thanks again for watching. And if you'd be so kind, go ahead and click like and subscribe. I've got a lot more videos to come, slowly but surely. Thanks a lot.